Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited to do math with you today. Make sure when you're in math, you have your hands in your lap, your body is still, and your eyes are on the screen shining. Great job. Your objective today is I can break apart team numbers as 10 ones and some ones. And I can put 10 ones and some ones back together to make a teen number. Before we start working with teen numbers, we're going to have a warm-up. We're going to make some number sentences with my dots. So I have two groups of dots. I want you to tell me how many dots are in the larger part. Count in your head. Get ready. Yes, 7 dots. Very good. How many dots are in my smaller part? Count. Get ready. Yes, 1. Now tell me, what is the total number of dots? How many are there altogether? Get ready. Yes, 8. Let's count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Now I want you to say the number sentence starting with the biggest part. Say your number sentence starting with the biggest part. Get ready. Yes, 7 plus, because we're putting together, 1 equals 8. Say the number sentence back to me. Get ready. 7 plus 1 equals 8. Where did I get my 7 from? Point where I got my 7 from. Go. Yes, from the biggest part. Point to where I got my 1 from. Go. You're right, from the smaller part. And where did I get my 8 from? Show me. Circle them. Go. You're right, I got my 8 from the total. Very good. Now I want you to flip your number sentence. Here we started with the biggest part. Now I want you to say your number sentence starting with the smallest part. What's your number sentence? Get ready. Very good. If we're starting with the smaller part, it's going to be 1 plus 7 equals 8. Say the number sentence back to me, starting with your 1, your smaller part. Get ready. Very good. 1 plus 7 equals 8. Okay, now we're going to go faster. Find the biggest part. How many dots are in your larger part? Think, they're right here. How many? Get ready. Yes, 5. Very good. Now, how many dots are in your smaller part? Think. Get ready. Yes, 3. Now, how many are there all together? What's your total number of dots? Quickly count. Get ready. Yes, 8. Let's count really fast. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Now we need to do our number sentence. I want you to start your number sentence with the larger part. Say your number sentence back to me. Get ready. Very good. You're starting with the larger part. So our first number is going to be 5. Say your number sentence with me. Get ready. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Great job. Now we're going to flip it. This time I want you to start your number sentence with the smaller part. What's your number sentence? Get ready. Great job. If you're starting with the smallest part, your number sentence is, say it with me, 3 plus 5 equals 8. Kiss your brain. Great work. Here's another one. I want you to say the larger part. How many dots are there in the larger part? Think. Get ready. Yes, 4. How many dots are there in the smaller part? Think. Get ready. Yes, 4. Oh my goodness, what do you notice about my dots? About my two groups? What do you notice? Tell me. You're right. The groups are exactly the same. They both have the same number of dots. Very good. Okay, now I want you to tell me my number sentence. Start with the biggest part. Get ready. Great job. Now say it with me. Get ready. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Great. Now I want you to say the number sentence and flip it. This time start with the smallest part. What's your number sentence? Get ready. Yes, say it with me. Get ready. 4 plus 4 equals 8. And look at my number sentences. They did not change because my groups have the same number of dots. So my number sentences are exactly the same. 2 more, we're almost done. Think, how many dots are in my larger part? Counting your head. Get ready. Yes, 6. How many dots are there in my smaller part? Get ready. Yes, 2. How many dots are there all together? Quickly counting your head. Get ready. Yes, 8 all together total. Very good. Now I want you to say the number sentence starting with the biggest part. Tell me your number sentence. Get ready. Very good. Now say it with me. Start with your biggest part. Get ready. 6 plus 2 equals 8. Now we're going to flip it. Tell me your number sentence starting with the smallest part. Think. Get ready. Yes. Now say it with me. Get ready. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Now it's time for the main part of our lesson. So you'll need a paper, pencil, and your Eureka workbook. Go ahead and pause the video to get your materials. Okay, we are ready. The first thing we're going to do is I need you to count with me. How many red squares do I have on my paper? Let's count. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many red squares total? Get ready. Yes, 12. I need you to draw 12 squares in a row, exactly like my picture. So pause the video. How many squares are you going to draw? Get ready. Yes, 12. Pause the video to draw your squares. Okay, pencils down. Quiet hands. We need to show our total 12 as 10 ones and some ones. So right now our 12 is all together in a row. Now we need to break it. If I want to show it as 10 ones and some left over, think, where am I going to draw the line? Where do you think I'm going to draw the line? Show me. You're right. I need to show my group of 10 and draw the line after that. So let's count. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to draw my line after the 10 to show it as 10 ones and some left over. Okay, pencils up. On your paper, I want you to draw your line to show 10 ones and some left over. Pause the video to draw your line. Okay, pencils down, quiet hands. We broke our 12 into 2 parts. What is the biggest part we broke it into? How many are in this part of the line, on this side of the line? Think, get ready. Yes, 10. There's 10 in this part. And how many squares are in my small part? How many are left over? Get ready. Yes, 2. Very good. Now I'm going to make a number bond. Okay, in my number bond, I need some help filling it out. I had all my squares all bunched up, remember in the beginning before I separated them? So I want to start with my total. How many squares are there all together? Get ready. Yes, 12. So I need to put my 12 in the hole. Where does my 12 go? Get ready. Yes, in the hole. Now I want you to tell me, what are my 2 parts that I'm going to put in my number bond? Look at your picture. What are the 2 parts? Get ready. Very good. My first big part I'm going to do is the 10. That's my biggest part. And how many were left over to make 12? Get ready. Yes, 2. 12 altogether can break apart into 10 and 2. I need you to write the number bond to match mine on your paper. Pause the video. Write your number bond. Okay, pencils down, quiet hands. Now I need your help to make a number sentence. Think. I want my number sentence to start with the total. What's my number sentence going to be? Tell me. Get ready. Yes. If I'm starting with the total, I'm going to put my 12 first. So it's going to be 12 equals. Now tell me my 2 parts. What are my 2 parts? Get ready. Yes. 12 equals 10 ones and 2 ones. Very good. Now say the number sentence with me. Get ready. 12 equals 10 plus 2. I need you to write this number sentence on your paper. Go ahead and pause the video. Very good. Pencils down. On your paper, you drew a line to break your 12 to separate them. But what else can I do to show if my papers that I made 2 parts? Think, besides drawing a line, how else can I show I broke it? Tell me. Good idea. I can put a space between my 10 ones and my 2 ones. So look, watch, I'm going to do it again. Right now my 12 is all together. But to show it as 10 ones and some left over, I'm going to split it up into 2 groups. So here's my group of 10, and here's my group of 2. Listen. Today, instead of drawing a line, I want you to separate by leaving a space and showing 2 groups. Let's do a new problem. So you see, instead of drawing a line, we're going to leave a space. What do you notice is on my screen? What do you see? Tell me. You're right. I see some farm animals. How many geese are there? Count in your head. Get ready. Yes, there are 10 geese. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. There's one group. How many animals are in my other group? How many pigs? Get ready. Yes, there are 3 pigs. In this picture, it is so easy to see my 2 different parts. I have a part of geese, a group of geese, and a part of pigs, a group of pigs. I have 10 and 3. Right now they're separated. Now I want to put them together to see how many there are total. How many are there total? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many animals are there total? Get ready. Yes, 13. My next step is I'm going to make a number bond to match my picture. It's super easy to see the parts in this picture. So I'm going to start with my parts. Let's start with the biggest part. How many geese are there? Get ready. Yes, 10. So I'm going to put a 10 in my part. What number do you think goes in my other part? Look at the picture. Get ready. Yes, 3. And where did you get your 3 from? Tell me. You're right, from the 3 pigs. What number do you think goes in my hole? Think. I have 10 and 3. What number goes in the hole? Get ready. You're right, 13. Because when you put 10 ones and 3 ones together, 10 and 3 make 13. I need you to write this number bond on your paper. Go ahead and pause the video to make your matching number bond. Very good, pencils down. Now my last step is to make my number sentence. Now remember, when we looked at the picture the first time, it was easy to see my 2 parts. So for my number sentence, I'm going to start with my parts. What am I starting with? Get ready. Yes, your parts. Tell me, how many are in my biggest part? What number should I write first? Get ready. Yes, 10. Now, am I putting my parts together or am I taking some away? Am I going to write an addition sign or a subtraction sign? Get ready. Yes, I'm going to put an addition sign because I'm putting together. There are 10 parts plus, what's my other group? What other number do I write? Get ready. Yes, 3. I had 10 pigs and 3 pigs, and all together, how many animals were there? What number do I write next? Get ready. You're right, 13. Say your number sentence back to me. Get ready. Yes, 10 plus 3 equals 13. Now it's your turn to write the number sentence. Pause the video to write the matching numbers sentence. Before we do problem set, I want to show you the 2 number sentences we made. Here's the first one with our squares. 12 equals 10 plus 2. Now look at the next one we made. Our next number sentence was 10 plus 3 equals 13. What do you notice is different about my number sentences? Tell me. You're right. In this number sentence, I started with the total because I had all my squares bunched up together, so it was easy to see my total first. I started with the total and then broke it up into parts. And then with my animals, it was easy to see my parts, my 2 different groups. So my number sentence started with my parts. And then we put them together to find the total. They are both correct. So in your number sentence, you can either start with the total or you can start with the parts. Now it's time for problem set. So today is Wednesday. So this is the assignment you're turning in today for a grade. You're going to go to lesson 23 in problem set, page 139. At the top, write your name and date. And on the bottom, write the goal. And the goal is Eureka, get 90% on end of module. Pause the video to write your name, date, and goal. So in this problem set, you're going to have to first draw a picture, then do a number bond and a number sentence to match your picture. So close your eyes. I'm going to tell you your number story. Robin sees 5 apples in a bag and 10 apples in a bowl. Draw a picture to show how many apples there are. Open your eyes. 5 apples are in a bag and 10 apples are in a bowl. That sounds like I have 2 parts. So I need to draw my 2 parts. How many apples were in a bag? Get ready. Yes, 5. So I'm going to draw my 5 apples. Look, there are my 5 apples. There's my one group. Now I need to draw my next group. How many apples were in a bowl? Get ready. Yes, 10. So I need to draw my next group of 10. And there's my other group. So I have a group of 5 and a group of 10. And notice I left a space to show my 2 groups. Your turn. Draw the 2 groups on your paper. Pause the video. Now we need to do our number bond. Let's start with our parts because I see the 2 groups right away. What number goes in the first part? What's the biggest part? Get ready. Yes, 10. Point to where I got my 10 from. You're right, I got my 10 from the 10 apples in the bowl. What number do I put in my other part? Get ready. Yes, 5. Point to where I got my 5 from. You're right, from the 5 apples in the bag. Now think. I need to put them together. When I put 10 and 5 together, what number is the total? How many are there all together? Count in your head. Get ready. You're right. 15. Very good. Kiss your brain. Now it's your turn. Write the number bond on your paper. Now we're going to do our number sentence. Look at your picture. Right away, I noticed the parts first, so I'm going to start my number sentence with the parts. What's my biggest group, my biggest part? What number? Get ready. Yes, 10. Point to where I got my 10 from. You're right, I got my 10 from the 10 apples in the bowl. What sign am I going to write? Addition or subtraction? Get ready. You're right, addition, a plus sign because I'm putting together. What number do I write next? Get ready. Yes, 5. Point to where I got my 5 from. You're right, I got my 5 from the 5 apples. Now I need to write my total. 10 plus 5 equals what number? Get ready. 15. Say the number sentence with me. Get ready. 10 plus 5 equals 15. Go ahead and pause the video to write your number sentence. Great job. So I'm going to start the next one with you. I'm going to read you my new story. Sam has 13 toy trucks. How many toy trucks total? Get ready. Yes, 13. Draw and show the trucks as 10 ones and some ones. So I need to have how many total? Get ready. Yes, 13. So let's start drawing. Remember, we need to show it as some groups, as 10 ones and some left over. So let's count. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's my first group. How many am I supposed to have total? Get ready. 13. So am I done drawing? No, I need to keep going. So there's a group of 10. My next number is 11. Keep counting. 12, 13. So look, I drew my picture as 2 groups, as 10 ones and some ones left over. Pause the video to draw your 2 groups. After you draw your 2 groups, remember you need to do a matching number bond and a matching numbers sentence. You're going to do the rest of the page on your own. When you're done, you're going to turn the page to the back, and you're going to do one more story problem. I'm going to read it to you. Listen. Our class had 16 bags of popcorn. How many total? Get ready. 16. Draw and show the popcorn bags as 10 ones and some ones. So in your picture, your teachers need to see that you drew a group of 10 and then a group left over to make your total of 16. Then you'll draw the number bond to match and the number sentence to match. Okay, again, remember today is Wednesday, so you need to turn in those 2 pages to your homeroom teacher for a grade. And let's look at our objective one more time before we go. So today we had a teen number, and we could break it apart into 10 ones and some ones. And also you could see your 2 parts and put them together to make a teen number. Awesome job working hard today. I'll see you next week. Bye.